Oh, hello YouTube. Well, I'm just doing this video while I'm waiting for my fiance, so I'm just, I guess, watching some YouTube and I was bored, and I've seen a lot of these videos in my boredom of basically these women, feminists will say, saying they don't need men. Okay, and that's fine. And saying that society doesn't need men. Okay, that might be fine too, we'll see. I had a proposition for you guys. Okay, so what you can do is find an uninhabited island that has access to food, water, trade, so you can get access to wood, metal, brick, concrete, all that stuff, electrical wires, power sources like, solar power or whatever you're going to use. You could use water, you could use, I suppose you could use some sort of turbine, I don't know, whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter as long as it works. And I want to see you, women, or not women in particular, just I want to see feminists build a society without men as an experiment. And if it's all good, if it all works and you don't need our help, then I will say mission successful, and you can do as you want with the island. You could have a female retreat island. I don't know, whatever you want to really do with it, it doesn't really matter. But the point is, I want to see you actually doing the jobs men do. Like, I want to see you getting in there, working as a brickies labourer, pumping out that mud for the brickies. I want to see you slaving over a hot weld or getting into some carpentry and cutting up some roof beams. Okay, I'm being a bit harsh, maybe. You might be saying, oh, come on, Steve, they're physically not as strong as men, so it's not going to be as easy. True, but it shouldn't really matter, because if you really believe what you say and you get enough people, you could all pitch in and help where the muscle isn't there. So obviously you can use all the technology we have in today's world. There's no reason why you couldn't. We all use technology today, so if you need cranes or whatever it is, scissor jacks and things like that, and not scissor jacks, sorry, those things that they go up platform. I forgot what they're called. Scissor lift. Things like excavators. That's actually a pretty good job, I reckon. You'd probably enjoy that. I think I would. Tractors, whatever. No worries. That's how it's done. Like, no one's saying you can't. It's not supposed to be a medieval society. It's just supposed to be to see if you can do the jobs that men do without complaining, and just go, oh, I'm just going to do this. Oh, I forgot to add plumbing. Yeah, you'll need to put plumbing in, so you'll need pipes and a water treatment system. Otherwise, you're going to have a very bad day. And look, all I'll say is you can even name this island Amazonia. How cool would that be? A real Amazonia, like Wonder Woman and Xena and all of those people. Like, how cool would that be? I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm saying you should, as an experiment. I reckon you could even do a GoFundMe for such an island. And I think enough people probably would be interested to see the result that they'd probably pitch and put money into it and go, yeah, we can absolutely put that to the test. Let's see what happens. I grew up with probably one strong male role model figure in my life, like one that I could really look up to and say, I would aspire to be like that man, right? All the rest of my role models were female, so I am definitely all for females to go forth and see what they can do. So if you truly dislike men that much and want to prove that a society can exist without men, I would say, go ahead, try. It would be interesting to see the result, because if I'm anything, I'm a man of evidence when it comes to science and things, so I genuinely want to see, and actually think that the universities would probably pitch in on that, because they're all for anti-men stuff. Like, you never see universities really supporting males anymore. So yeah, any of that in Western society. So I think all you'd have to do is just say, I'm a woman and I want to do an experiment, and they'd probably go, oh yes, we'll throw $1 billion at it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you have so many days, you know, so many things, International Women's Day, and this and that, and, you know, whenever you see a TV program, it's always about women, or whenever you see, like, you look at music, like 90% to 95% of the music comes out today is all female artists, you don't see male artists. Okay, I'm not for or against either one of those things. I always just kind of believe people succeed on their own talents. So if the males are not up to scratch, well, that's on them. They should be better talented at what they're trying to entertain. So I mean, to me, that's just entertainment. So it's not that important. It's just, it is what it is. No use worrying about it. But that's what I would say about that. So yeah. Show me what you can do, because I'm genuinely curious, and I also work in a female-dominated industry, so I would say that you know, and to be honest, I understand why. I don't think there's a lot of males out there that are natural caregivers, so they don't tend to gravitate that way. It's not that men are uncaring; it's just that it's just how we think. We don't think the same. So there's neither good nor bad. But in a world where there's no men, females will have to fill the role of those men, and they'll have to be those strong alpha leaders. And I know there are women out there that can do that. It's just whether or not they would want to. Like, most of those women already have like good jobs in that, and already lead in their own industries in their own ways. So it's sort of like, I don't know, the women that would go to this show or this place, I genuinely think would just be the ones to try and stick it to men, and I don't think that they have leadership qualities. So I don't think that I don't see that working. But I'm not there to see people fail. And truth be told, if you were struggling, I would be like, all right, let's have a look. Let's break it down like a man. What is going wrong? Let's go through it step by step and systematically fix the problems going on, so we can move your little society forward and see if it can succeed. That's it. All right, peace. Take it easy, guys. Bye.